What is going on, guys? My name is Justin Furniel from Pushing Profit. On this channel, I make a lot of videos on day trading in the stock market, swing trading in the stock market, and just some other videos on personal finance and etc. Right now, in this video, we're going to be talking about if the stock market is going to crash in 2020. Right, that's a concern for a lot of people. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not have an answer, and quite frankly, no one has an answer unless you have a crystal ball or you're a time traveler. In that case, then good for you. Definitely, come give me a call. But anyways, yeah, so we got to take a look at what's currently happening. So I'm going to give you guys a little mini recap of what's currently going on. So this is the first Sunday of 2020, by the way, which is honestly still crazy to say, 2020. But yeah, so the stock market hit an all-time high, which is awesome. Now, can it sink like a broken ship? Can it still, just take lift off like a rocket? No one knows, but we also got to consider like what's going on. So the trade war with China, that's still going on. So we don't know, it could get better, it could get worse, right? We got to keep this on the back of our heads, right? Honestly, the what's trending on social media recently is World War III. If that's gonna happen, just because of what's recently been happening with Iran. If you could take a look at the chart real quick, I'm just gonna zoom in real quick. We did hit an all-time high. Actually, let me go into like a 5-minute chart, take a look. So we did hit an all-time high. Then once the news broke out about what's going on with Iran, we took a little dip, we came up, and now the market looks like it might be recovering. It's still too early to say that. If you guys are questioning what's going on my screen right here, I'm looking at ES, which is the futures of the S&P 500, and I am also on the Thinkorswim platform with TD Ameritrade. So if anyone wants to comment about that, that's what I'm using. But back to the what we're talking about. Yeah. Now, me personally, I don't think the stock market is gonna do as great as it did in 2019. Now we're gonna look at that real quick. It pretty much did double digits as far as the percentage, so that was honestly amazing. Typically, the stock market gives you a return of like 8 to 10%. I think this year it did over like maybe 20, 30 something percent, right? Which is awesome. Now, is that something that we're gonna see in 2020? I highly doubt that. But again, like, I don't have a crystal ball. It could shoot up, it could shoot out, back down. But what I really want to express in this video is that it really doesn't matter if the stock market tanks or goes up, because we're not investors. We're not holding something and we're waiting like 30 years. If that's the case, then that's fine. You'll still probably be on the good side of things. But as an investor, you gotta hold stocks while they're down. That's not something that I'm really into. I'm really into day trading and swing trading, and I take opportunities that come my way. So when the stock market goes down, in reality, that's great for me. I honestly don't care whether the stock market goes up and if it goes down, and if you're watching, you shouldn't either. So I have a lot of videos on topics like supports and resistances. How to identify whether a stock is oversold or overbought using the RSI. So if you guys are interested on those strategies or tactics or indicators on how to trade, definitely take a look at the other videos I have on my channel. But yeah, so this video is really just me kind of informing you guys that, again, it does not matter whether the stock market goes up, whether it goes down. People have made a lot of money with the stock market going down, and if you don't know, you could actually make money with it going down by shorting the market or just buying reverse ETFs. There's so many different ways, right? But yeah, it shouldn't be something that you're concerned about, unless you're an investor and you got to hold that while the market's down, keep holding it, and then maybe over time it'll still go up like it has been in the last I don't know, 100 years. We're gonna take a quick look at like what the stock market has done since I believe this is 1983, and if you could see, the stock market pretty much went up. I mean, there was times where there was like the stock market crash, like in 2000 and or just the early 2000s, 20 years ago. It went down. But if you're an investor and you held over the last 40 years, you still made money. I'm not a fan about that. I'm not a fan with investing and holding over time. Granted, it works. But because the stock market's kind of like a cycle, like the cycle of life. People die, reborn, whatever, right? It goes up, it goes down, but typically over the long term, it goes up, unless you're like trading penny stocks or whatever. But we're talking about like the S&P 500, right? So I'm a swing trader. I'm also a day trader. So when the stock market goes down, those are opportunities to buy and go up and make your fortune, make your money. And then just to take another look right here, the last stock market crash was in 2008, and it pretty much dips at where it was in 2000 right over here, if you guys are following the line. And then again, you know, after that, we've had a great last 10 years. You know, we did have some dips, you know, of course, like in 2018 when the trade war came on, and then 2019, if you could just see this big green candle, has just been amazing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did see some pullbacks in 2020. But I wouldn't be surprised if it just kept going up. Again, it does not matter. Take a look at the other videos I have on swing trading, on just supports and resistances or indicators, and you guys would realize that it really doesn't matter which way the market goes up or down, just as long as you're taking advantage of the opportunities. You know, go with the trend, go with the flow. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. Again, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I am not a financial advisor. I do just day trade and swing trade and make videos about it on YouTube. Now, again, take a look at my other videos, as I mentioned a couple times in this video. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description below. I do have a link with Webull, which is another brokerage that I use, where they're actually offering 2 free stocks, 1 free stock for when you sign up, and then another free stock for when you deposit $100. So if you're interested in trading, definitely take advantage of those opportunities, because why not start trading with a little bit more money than you already have. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That wraps it up. My name is Justin Furniel, and I'm out. Peace.
Perfect.